Welcome, 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 all beautiful beings here. Thank you. I know some of you might be new to me, so welcome to my world. Welcome to my reality. If all of you would like to mute yourself just to avoid the background noise, and anytime you have a question, of course, you can unmute yourself and talk out loud. So, today we are doing this session in a little different way. I know some of you have attended the session previously, but today I'm gonna dive into 10 rules that I found. So, all of you, I hope you know the Money Bible, which is my money Bible, by the way, which is Love Money, Money Loves You book by Sarah Macram. I know some of you already have read it. Some of you are reading it. Some of you are watching my 36-day, challenge in the group. So thank you, thank you, thank you for all of that. So today's 10 rules are directly going to come from this particular book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the 10 rules. I would love for you to take notes and you write it. Thank you so much, Nima, for your message. And then once you write it down, and then I'm going to stop sharing, we will discuss a little bit. And I'm also going to have a quick Q&A for all of you to unmute yourself and discuss these 10 rules that we are talking about. So let's dive in. Where's my beautiful presentation here? Okay, so wait, how do I pin myself? Okay, great. So let's get started. It's a very, very simple presentation that I put together in 10 minutes, by the way. I was like, this morning, I was like, wow, I get this new idea, the 10 rules, and I feel like there are 10 rules in this book. So let me put it together, and like 10 minutes, I put out the slide presentation. I was like, okay, I'm going to give this as a gift to the world today. So this is my gift to you, by the way. So let's get started. Once again, all of these 10 rules are directly coming from the book, the Love Money, Money Loves You book. So it's my kind of, I'm bringing it all together into one place. The rule number one, if all of you would like to write that down, and each of these rules are the deal breakers as well. So we literally have to kind of obey all of these rules together in order to create that money we desire. So the first rule here is you have to ask for it. Asking for the exact amount, and that's what exactly we had been doing in all of the prior money blocks clearing sessions that we were doing, which is asking for a specific amount. And I hope most of you also know the exact format in which you need to ask. If those of you who are new who don't know, that is the format is I am going to receive this much money by this much time, by this date, right? So in example, I am going to receive $3,000 next month, which is March or April of 2021, right? So that's the way you put out your ask. And one of the ways that money talks about in the book is not to ask is do not ask I want or I need. Instead, ask meaning put your demand out by saying that I am going to receive this much money by this much time. Why should you do that? The answer is money as this beautiful energy is getting created for each one of us. So when I ask for $1,000, it gets created for me and it comes to me. So when let's say I'm asking for $1,000, well, how $1,000 can come to me is like in multiple different possibilities. But most likely it might come to me like a service that I'm providing to the world, right? I give 10 sessions to 10 clients for $100 and I make $1,000. That's one of the possibility. So this gets created. These are the opportunities, the ideas, the way in which it manifests automatically gets created for me. But the first step is me asking for it. When I ask for $1,000, I get delivered. That's the first rule. Second rule that money discusses, I think this comes from chapter 2 or 3 from the book. I think it's chapter 2. So money says that it's our desperation, the energy of desperation pushes money away from us, repels money away from us. So anytime we are desperately in need for money, desperately in need for clients, desperately in need for food, desperately in need for anything, what this energy of desperation does, it repels away that thing away from us, especially money. When I say, or I am being in the vibration, so it's not just my words, right? It is also my energy, my vibration, my beingness. When I am being this desperately needing money, if that's my vibration, my vibrationally, I'm pushing money away from me, I'm repelling it away from me. So, rule number 2 is to let go of desperation. Why? Because it repels, it just pushes things out and away from you. So, one of the beautiful tools from Access Consciousness that actually helps with letting go of desperation, in my experience, is the tool I don't want money. I don't want money. I don't want money. I don't want clients. I don't want clients. When I say that, what I'm doing is I'm letting go of the want. Want is the lack, is the scarcity, is the desperation, energy. So, what I'm saying is when I say I don't want money, I have money, is the other point of view, other direction in which you can look at it. If I have money, I would be like, I don't want money, I have money. I'm not wanting for money, I am being in the energy of having money. Okay, that's a quick tool just for you. Now, let's move on to rule number 3. Money talks in the chapter, I feel 5 or 6 here now, which is about worry. So let go of worry. Why? What is this thing called worry? How does it look like in our energy fields? This energy of worry is like, it makes our energy field close. It makes us shrink, it contracts. And my energy field will look like a rock if I am worrying. And what happens? This beautiful energy, which is money, love to flow around. It has got the vibration of freedom, right? What money kind of brings to you, if you think about it, it feels like freedom. So that's the energy of money. It's such a light energy. When I'm worrying, I am heavy, I am shrinking, I am contracting, my energy field is completely closed, that nothing ever can come in. So this beautiful energy of vibrationally money is in a totally different frequency. When I am worrying, I'm deep down, I'm sitting like a rock, and therefore money cannot enter into my energy field if I am worrying. So rule number 3, letting go of our worry. Rule number 4, and this I'm going deeper into chapters 20 or 30ish here, where money talks about the contradictory requests. Specifically, it's chapter 29, which clearly mentions 3 major blocks with money, and the second here is our contradictory requests. So what are contradictory requests? I say I would love to have, or I'm going to receive $1,000 next month. I'm going to receive $1,000 next month. Even if I say that once, that order is placed and money has to deliver me that now. The universe has to deliver me that now. I don't have to tell it 1,000 times. I just have to say it once. Even when it is said once, it's already written and now it has to be delivered. But what am I doing after I place the request? Okay, so I placed the request, I'm gonna receive $1,000 tomorrow. And then constantly I sit and worry. And I'm like, where is the money? Money is not coming to me. I have no clue where the money is gonna come to me. I don't deserve money. I'm not worthy of it. I have never received $1,000 before. I know that it's not gonna come to me. Okay, so all of those thoughts are the contradictory request. So just like how money has to deliver me the first request that I made, which is I'm going to receive $1,000, just the same way, all of my other millions of thoughts that I'm having every day, that as well money has to deliver me now. So now the contradictory requests are much higher or greater than my original request, right? I just asked for money once and then there is 1,000 thoughts that I'm sitting and thinking, which are all in contradiction to my original order. That becomes one of our, or 90% of all of our blocks comes from this specific thing. So anytime as well that you are saying, I want money, I need money, all of that has become contradictory requests. So the best tool that you can use here is every time in the past that I have been wanting for money, I had been needing for money, I destroy and uncreate it all. What would it take for me to change my energy vibration to having money? So when I switch that and then I let go of all of these contradictions that's coming up in my mind all the time, I delete and cancel my thoughts, I destroy and uncreate all the mind stuff that's happening around in my mind. I keep destroying and uncreating it, I keep deleting and canceling it. That's how I feel we can overcome this particular block. And chapter 29 also has a beautiful way in which you can kind of overcome this block, which is imagining. So the exercise here is visualization. So visualizing money as this beautiful energy, golden energy, like raining through you, like allowing that, rain to come through and just washing you away. So that if you visualize, it gets easier for your subconscious mind to kind of believe that, oh, money is unlimited, money can come to me in all directions, there are thousands of possibilities in which money can come to me, so I'm in allowance. So that kind of helps a little bit as well in this entire game here. Okay, rule number 5, I can't afford it. This is one of the major things that the book talks about in the first few chapters. Every time we have this feeling or we say, I can't afford it, we are closing the gates once again to money. So I go to a shop, let's say I'm here to buy a dress and I love this particular red color dress. I go to it, I turn the price tag, I look at the price and I go like, oh gosh, this is expensive. I can't afford it. What have I done? I have closed all the gates through which this red color dress can come to me. The minute I say I can't afford it, it's closed. So every time we say that statement, every time we feel that, oh, that BMW thing is expensive, I can't afford it, we are closing the gates to receiving it, which could have come to us otherwise. So that's the rule number 5. Let go of I can't afford it. And again, you can keep deleting and destroying and uncreating all of that. Every time in the past that I had said I can't afford it, every time or right now that I feel I can't afford something, I destroy and uncreate all of that. And then working on yourself to let go of that feeling whenever that pops up. Okay, rule number 6. So now we are talking about what needs to be done. So far we had been on the other side, what we shouldn't have. Now we are coming into, okay, what should we have? Love feeling. And I'm thinking which chapter it is. It's a beautiful chapter that explains that, oh yes, chapter 5. Chapter 5 in the book is you can have whatever you would love to have. That chapter explains the love feeling is what opens the gate to you receiving money. What does that mean? Okay, so now I say I'm going to receive $1,000 next month. And then I'm saying I would love to have it. I would love to have that $1,000. And the minute that comes in, I'm gonna, do this and this and this. I'm gonna purchase this lovely red dress for myself. I love to have it. The more I be in that love feeling, I keep my gates open to receiving it. In fact, I can go to shopping, I can look at this red dress, I don't even have to look at the price tag. I can be like, oh wow, this is amazing. I would love to have that. Universe, deliver me that, and I can return back home. And if I can hold on to that love feeling towards that red dress, it can automatically come to me in any of the thousands of possibilities. Someone can, gift it to me. Amazon can ship it to me by mistake. Anything can happen. Any possibilities can happen, provided I keep my gates open to receiving it with my love feeling. All right, so hold on to your, I would love to have that. And even if you want to pay off your debt, for example, it's the same love feeling that would help you pay it off. How do you do that? I would love to pay off this $10,000 mortgage that I have, or the $10,000 personal loan that I have. I would love to do that. And the more I hold on to that love feeling, it can happen in my world. Okay, rule number 7. And this is one of those rules which is said in chapter 7, which money talks about your financial commitments. And one of the financial commitments that money talks about is to pay for the full value of whatever you buy. And not just whatever you buy, I feel anything and everything that you're receiving in your life. Whether it is, let's say, your partner is cooking food for you, it is a service that your partner is providing you and you are receiving it. How would you pay the full value of that? Well, there are 2 ways that money discusses that you can pay, which is, of course, with money itself and or with appreciation. So your appreciation is also considered as an energy exchange. So when you appreciate your partner for the beautiful meal that he or she cooked for you, you are in balance. So you have paid for what you have received. So when, let's say, all of these free stuff in the internet world has become such a huge thing, and including this particular call, it's a free gift that I'm offering you. So all of the gifts that you are receiving, not just gifts, anything, as I said, anything that you are receiving, you have the ability either to pay money for it and or be appreciative of it. So always, anything that you're receiving, make sure. And again, now let's talk about money here. Let's say you're going for a shop and you're purchasing a new laptop. Rather than trying to discount it as much as possible, instead ask, what is the true value of this? And what would it take for me to offer the full value for it? Right? If that is with money, go ahead, and you have the ability to manifest it. So rather than trying to discount, rather than trying to shrink your world down, ask for, what's the true value of this? What can I be here? What can I provide? So whether it is in terms of money, or let's say somebody is in fact giving you a discount, which is amazing, you can receive it. Instead, the remainder amount of the value, you can pay it with your appreciation. Be appreciative of the seller, be appreciative of the product that you have received, spread around the good word about it, right? The word of mouth. And automatically you are balancing what you are receiving. So the giving and receiving needs to be in balance. Anyway, there is out of balance in giving and receiving, that creates a lot of other stuff in our world, which the book goes in depth. But for now, pay for the full value of whatever you buy, of whatever you receive. Rule number 8, and one of the major topics that this book covers, is happiness, is enjoyment as well. So I'm going to use both of those words. The more you enjoy your work, the more money you can receive from your work, whatever your business, your job is. The more you don't enjoy it, most likely, people around the world are losing jobs because the main reason behind it would be that they don't enjoy it. The enjoyment, your happiness, both of these I feel are very similar energies here. Anyways, that is what helps you make more and more and more and more money. So, where is it that you are not willing to be happy? Where is it that you're not willing to enjoy the work, enjoy the life itself? That is what is creating limitation in our energy field to receive money. The more happy we are, the more we are enjoying our work, our lives, the more money can come to us automatically. Rule number 9, gratitude. So, what is gratitude? I know you might have heard gratitude everywhere, and we are sick and tired of learning about gratitude from the law of attraction courses and stuff. So, that was me. And this book put it in a totally different perspective for me. And interestingly, this is chapter 59, Gratitude and Money. Money tells us that gratitude is kind of speeds up the process. So I say it like, imagine a train that is coming towards you in front of you, and you're looking at it, and it is coming to you, and you be grateful. Oh, wow, the train is here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The train is here. When I be in that gratitude, now the train can come to me even faster. So that's what this entire gratitude energy is doing to the process. So now going back to my ask, right? My ask is I will receive $1,000 next month. And can I now be in the love feeling as well as be in the gratitude? Oh, wow, the $1,000 are coming to me. I can see it, I can sense it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to receive it. When I be in that gratitude energy, it speeds up the process of this $1,000 coming towards me. Rule number 10, which is one of those beautiful things that I love about this particular book, is chapters 65 to 68 discusses about the vibrational bank account. Looks like each one of us, every single one of us, each and every soul in this entire universe has a vibrational bank account. Lifetimes after lifetimes, we all have the same bank account. It's not one bank account for this lifetime of mine. Instead, I have the same bank account for all my lifetimes. So it's the bank account of my soul, so to speak. What's up about it? Well, everything that I'm manifesting in this world looks like it needs to come from my vibrational bank account. If my vibrational bank account is negative or has no balance in it, I wouldn't be able to manifest the house, the car, the money that I'm asking for. Because at the end of the day, it needs to come from the credits that I have in my vibrational bank account. So now the question is, okay, so how do I increase the balance in my vibrational bank account? And the answer the money provides in this particular book is your positive thoughts, your positive feelings, your positive emotions, and your positive actions increases your credits in your vibrational bank account. Your vibrational bank account keeps going up and down and up and down and up and down every single second. Every second. Even when you sleep, even when you're doing anything right now as well, your vibrational bank account is going up and down, depending on your thoughts, feelings, emotions, and actions. So, most of you here right now listening to me, you are contributing to your life by investing your time, by learning something new here. So, most likely, your vibrational bank account in this specific moment would be increasing because you are indulging yourself in a positive action. You're contributing to yourself by educating yourself, and you're contributing to the world by educating yourself. So this is considered as a positive action. And from my perspective, I'm delivering this to you. I am gifting this session for you. So what am I doing? I am indulging in a positive action. I am serving the world. I am giving my gifts and abilities, my all the stuff that I have. So now again, in my vibrational bank account, in this second, it is increasing because of this positive action. So right after the session, let's say I'm going out of the door and I am in anger with my husband and I'm shouting and fighting with him. Yes. So it is a negative thought, negative action, negative emotion going around. So obviously at that moment, my vibrational bank account is going down. The balance in my vibrational bank account is going down. So the more credits, the more positive balance I have in my vibrational bank account, I will be able to withdraw that as money, as material possessions, as happiness, as relationships, anything that I want to create in this lifetime. So increasing your credits in your vibrational bank account is rule number 10. All right, so those are the 10 rules. And let's now, oh, it's already time, but interestingly, so now I'll do a quick clearing. So, and if any of you have any questions, any thoughts that you want to share as well, you can do that. So let's go into a quick clearing now. Everything that brought up for you. So I'm going to use tools of access consciousness to do this clearing, and I will be using access consciousness clearing statement. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, for all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. If anybody would like to know what it is, you can go to the clearing statement to learn about it. All right, let's begin. And I'm going to go through each rule and I'm going to do some clearings for you. So rule number 1, as you remember now, would be asking for money. That's the first step, right? So everywhere you're not willing to ask for money, everywhere you are not allowing yourself to demand the amount of money that you would love to have in your life, can we now please destroy and uncreate all of that? Times a godzillion. You just have to say yes to receive that clearing statement. So I hope all of you know it. So let's destroy and uncreate all of that times a godzillion. And what would it take for you to allow yourself to ask for money? Whatever you would love to have, $1,000, $10,000, what is it that you would love to have? What would it take for you to allow yourself to ask for money and be the creator that you are and demand the universe? Universe, it's my demand that I receive $1,000 this week. It's my demand. I get to be that demand. I get to be the creator of my life. So where are you not allowing yourself to be that creator and to be that demand and ask for how much you would like to have? Everything in you that doesn't allow you to do that, let's destroy and uncreate all of that times a godzillion. You can say yes to receive that. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, for all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And if any of you want to unmute, if all of you want to unmute yourself to give me the yes, it will be nice to hear your voice there. All right, so moving on to the second rule. Thank you for unmuting. Letting go of desperation. Thank you. Desperation. So every way you are desperately in need for money, every way you are desperately asking and wanting money, can we now please destroy and uncreate all of that? Yes?
Yes.
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 Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, for all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So what would it take for you to let go of your desperation and be in that energy of creator once again, right? So when you are being the victim, that's when you are desperately needing it. What would it take for you to let go of all of your victim consciousness around money and be the potent creator that you are? Anything that doesn't allow you to do that, let's destroy and uncreate all of that times a godzillion.
Yes.
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 Right, wrong, good, bad, fuck, for all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Beautiful. Rule number 3, worry. Every way that you had been worrying all through your lifetime, this lifetime and all of your past lifetimes, every way that you had been worrying about money and shrinking and contracting and closing down yourself of all the possibilities, can we now please let go of that worry?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad,
Yes.
good, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Thank you. I love your S's. That sounds beautiful. All right. So rule number 4 is to cancel all of your contradictory requests. Everywhere you had been placing the request as I want money, I need money, can we now please destroy and uncreate all of your contradictory requests? Everywhere that
Yes. Yes.
thank you. Everywhere that you have said or thought, I don't deserve it, I am not worthy of it, so many thousands of different thoughts that are all contradictory. So right now, all of the contradictory requests that you are ready to release, let's release it all.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad, for all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. All right. So rule number 5, I can't afford it. So every way that you have told yourself and you have sold the story of I can't afford it. Maybe in between you can unmute yourself just so you can all hear me. And then for the yes, all of you can unmute again. Thank you. So what was that? I can't afford it. So every way that you had been selling the story of I can't afford it to yourself, right? It's a story that we are all selling to ourselves, right? So every way you had been selling that story to yourself of I can't afford it, let's destroy and uncreate all of that times a godzillion.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right, wrong,
Yes.
for all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Right now, what would it take for you to acknowledge that you can truly afford anything that you would love to have in your life? Can you acknowledge it? Can you realize that? Can you, first of all, look back at your life? And if you look back at your own life, you would know that every time you wanted something, you are like, no matter what, I'm going to have this, has always come to you. So, which means you can afford anything that you truly want in your life. So, what would it take for you to acknowledge, realize, and now understand and know that you can afford anything that you truly want in your life? Anything that doesn't allow you to do that, let's destroy and uncreate all of that times a godzillion.
Yes.
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 Thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad, for all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So rule number 6 is love. So where are you not willing to be in the love feeling? Right? What if that love feeling is a choice and you get to have that choice? So, what would it take for you to hold on to the love feeling towards everything that you would like to have in your life? The love feeling. Anything that doesn't allow you to hold on to that love feeling, can we now please destroy and uncreate all of that?
Yes.
Yes, right, wrong, good, bad, for all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. All right, so rule number 7, paying for the full value and appreciating, right? This energy of appreciation. What would it take for you to allow yourself to pay for the full value of everything that you receive, either as cash or as appreciation and or appreciation? Anything that doesn't allow you to do that, let's destroy and uncreate all of that.
Yes.
So what would it take for you to be able to afford to pay for the full value of everything you're purchasing, everything you're getting, everything you're receiving, right? So now we know that you can afford anything, you can create any amounts of money. So why are we looking for discounts? Why are we looking to reduce the value of anything that we are receiving? What would it take for us to be able to pay for anything that we would love to have in our lives, right? Anything that doesn't allow you to do that, can you now please destroy and uncreate all of that?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, for all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Rule number 8, happiness and enjoyment. What would it take for you to allow yourself to be happy? Regardless of what is happening in your reality, what would it take for you to allow yourself to be happy and enjoy the work that you're doing, enjoy the meal that you're cooking, enjoy the class that you're attending, right? Enjoyment can be in every part of our life, every moment of our life. So what would it take for you to allow yourself to be happy and to enjoy every moment of your life? Anything that doesn't...
Appreciation.
Ooh, thank you. anything that doesn't allow you to be that appreciation, that happiness, that enjoyment that you truly be. Can we now please destroy and uncreate all of that?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad, fuck for all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So gratitude rule number 9. Oh, gratitude. What would it take for us to be grateful for everything that we already have and everything that is coming towards us? So one of the things that book talks about is, right, so when I'm asking for $1,000, for some reason we always find it difficult to be grateful, to have gratitude that $1,000 is kind of already there. If you want to unmute, mute yourself for a few moments. All right, so gratitude. One of the tip that money gives us in the book is, some of you are facing difficulty to be grateful about, something is already coming to you. So instead of being grateful for what you don't have already, can you be grateful feeling that it is coming to you? I feel there's a small twist there. The train example that I gave you, right? So the train is coming towards me, and can I be grateful that the train is coming towards me? Right? The money is coming towards me. Can I be grateful that money is coming towards me? Everywhere and anything that you have that doesn't allow you to be grateful, that money is coming towards you. And for all the things that you already possess in your life, can we now please destroy and uncreate all of that times a gazillion?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad, fuck for all 9 shots, wise and beyonds. I see some of you yawning already, which is already, the energy is in process, which is beautiful. Rule number 10, positive thoughts, positive feelings, positive emotions, positive actions. So what would it take for us to be, so money talks about this particular point as life creative thoughts, feelings, and emotions. What is life creative versus life destructive? All the negative thoughts, feelings, and emotions are life destructive. All the positive thoughts, feelings, emotions are life creative. So, yep. Okay. So what would it take for us to be in that life creative energy of positive thoughts, positive feelings, positive emotions, and positive actions? Anything and everything in us that doesn't allow us to be that, let's destroy and uncreate all of that times a godzillion.
Yes.
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 And
Yes.
it might take just maybe 10 more lifetimes for us to reach there, but we are in the journey towards, being in the positive thoughts, feelings, emotions, actions, right? So, all right. So everything that brought up, let's destroy and uncreate all of that times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, fuck for all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Thank you. So that's the end of
Yes.
our session. How do you all feel?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vishnu.
Thank you, Anju.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, all beautiful beings. I'll see you next week in my next session. I hope you enjoy that. See you next time. Bye-bye. Love you all.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Good, thank you.